Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how you can use a simple trick to speed up your creative workflow. To do that, I'm using this simple device. That's a numpad, and in this tutorial you're going to learn how you can use this numpad to use each button as a macro key. If you're an artist who like to draw on computer, like in Photoshop or any other software, or if you're a person who do a lot of coding, edit videos, making animation, that sort of stuff, or if you are a normal office person who likes to type emails, official stuff, this can help you a lot to speed up your workflow. Now, before we start, I just want to let you know, if you are a Mac user, this is not gonna be working for you, because we're going to use a software called Lua Macros, and that software will allow you to run a code, which code is written in a language called Lua. Now, Lua can be read via Mac and other operating system as well, but Lua Macros cannot be run in Mac. Mac has a different type of software for running Lua codes, but for this tutorial we're going to use Lua Macros software, which is an executable file that you can run only on Windows PC. And if you have a Windows PC and you have Lua Macros and any kind of keyboard you have, like extra keyboard, not your keyboard that is attached to the laptop, but I'm saying any extra keyboard you have that you want to use it to speed up your workflow. Let's say if I press 1, then it will trim my video. If I press 2, it will sequence my layer, all sort of stuff. To do that, you have to maybe press multiple keystrokes from your keyboard, right? Let's say if I want, in Photoshop, if I want to duplicate a layer, I have to press Ctrl J. Now, what if I can set up a simple button here, which if I press, it will send the key as Ctrl J, and it will duplicate my layer. That'll be amazing, right? If you have a bunch of codes that you write all the time, repetitive stuff, you can simply use this method, and by pressing one key, you can send the whole code typed automatically without typing it many times. So let's see how we can do that using Lua Macros. If you're not a coding person, don't be worried too much, because I'm providing you a easy way how you can generate the code by itself using a template. And if you don't have the template, that's fine. You can just write down the code by yourself. Whatever I'm writing, just copy and write it down, and then you are good to go. Today I'm going to show you something that will speed up your workflow. Let me tell you the basic idea what we're going to do and the devices or the software that you need. So first of all, that I'm going to use is this device. This is a numpad. You can buy it from Amazon or any other website or your local shop for maybe like $10 or $15. It depends on the device that you're using. So the device that I'm using, it's actually a Bluetooth device. So if I open it up, you will see I need a battery, and I have a USB dongle. That's actually Bluetooth dongle. If I put it on my laptop or computer, whatever I press here, this will be sent to my computer. Now, how it could be helpful for your workflow, let me tell you about that. If you're coding, you have to type a lot of stuff very fast, and maybe you're doing a lot of repetitive stuff, right? Or if you're doing video editing or artwork in Photoshop or any other stuff, that the creative stuff that you do on your computer, if you have a repetitive task that you want to you have to do a lot, then you can use one of this to send shortcuts. Set up shortcuts for specific keys. Now you can say, let's say for example, I use After Effects. Now I have to press multiple buttons when I'm making animation. Let's say I have to duplicate a layer, then I have to press Ctrl D. So what I'm pressing is 2 buttons, right? But what if I set up some code which will allow me to send this button 1 as Ctrl D, okay? So it will be detected as a different keyboard. If you have a full size keyboard, then you have a numpad on your right side, right? So if you're connecting this, it will exactly send same codes as your numpad has, you already have. So there's no benefit of using this unless you do some coding. And don't worry about that, because it's not, there's nothing to worry about if you're not a coding person. I'm not either. But I will show you some codes that you can just copy and paste, and or I'll try to tell you how it actually works. When you specifically put those codes, it will send each button you will be able to map to different types of multiple shortcuts. Now it's not going to stay only on one program. What does it mean? It means if I have Photoshop and I have After Effects, I can prepare two codes. When I need the code for After Effects, I can just double click on that code and it will automatically load. And this numpad will actually listen to send codes to After Effects, and After Effects only listen to this. And your full size keyboard will work as well. But the benefit of doing this is if you have multiple tasks, let's say if I press 1, then it will create a layer for me, like a solid layer for me. Or if I'm using a Premiere Pro, I want to split the video, so I don't have to get the razor or use multiple shortcuts to split a video. I can simply press one of the button, and then it will split the video wherever my mouse is. Okay. Or if I'm doing coding, then if I have to type a long string, then I can just press a simple button and it will just type it for me. Okay. You can use it for Microsoft Word as well, PowerPoint, Excel, whatever you like to do. But you just need some basic understanding how it actually works. So let me show you how it works. Now, one more thing I would like to mention is it's not mandatory that you must have to use this specific device. You can use any other keyboard, like a different set of keyboard. It could be a full-size keyboard, or it could be another type of numpad if you like. But if you use full-size keyboard, then the problem is you have to code each keys, and the code will be long code, and you need more space on your desk, right? So this is very handy because you can just put it next to your mouse, and or on top of your other keyboard, so that you can simply easily reach one hand. You're just holding your mouse when you're doing your video editing, and other hand you're just only holding this so that you can quickly edit the videos, right? There are many other type of numpads which has wear that you need to plug in each time, but I just prefer this one because it has a Bluetooth functionality, and it's very handy to use. I don't recommend using the full size keyboard, but if you have a lot of stuff, a lot of keys that you have to map, then you can use just a full size keyboard. I'm not gonna go coding for a full size keyboard. I'm just gonna code for this one, but the process is same. You can just follow that. There are devices in the market already, like a Steam Deck and some other type of devices, which will do the exact same thing, but those devices are more than like $400-$500, and it has their own specific codes that they use, software that they use, and each button you can actually map, and then you can you put a small thumbnail to each of these button, but it's very expensive. So I'm just gonna give you a cheap alternative that you can use for any type of numpad or full-size keyboard, and you can use any software. Most of the softwares, let's say if you're using OBS to record tutorials or stream your game, then you can actually put some shortcuts in here to go from one scene to another scene, the transition, turn off some text, or whatever options you want to do. You can actually specifically put code on each of these keys to do those stuff. Let's see how what are the softwares that we need and how it actually works. Let me show you a demo that how it works. Hi, my name is Andy. I'm the founder of Kupu Creative Media. I'm a Sydney-based freelance animator artist.
I love being creative and making new things. Even though I'm working as a freelance animator artist, I am a teacher as well. I have a lot of students in Australia, in America.
I've been working as a freelance artist since 2009 and been working in Upwork since 2016. Also, I have been working as a freelance creative teacher since 2016, and I got a lot of students from age between 7 to 60 years old who had one-on-one personal sessions with me for their basic knowledge or personal advanced projects. I have done a lot of commercial projects in Upwork and outside Upwork platform. Some of them were more than 9 months long. Okay, enough about me. Let's jump back right into the lesson and learn something new, shall we?